Okay, called out to an emergency call in the dark, and this is a grow, so it's in the dark hour, so I can't turn on lights, and that's why you see the green light, except where I have light pointed towards this board here. Came in, dead unit. This is the unit from the other day where I said it wasn't, well, both of them aren't running right, and whoever worked on them before burnt up 2 compressors and is working on burning up the 3rd one that I have to go over before it burns up and try to do something to rectify the problem to get it to work right. But 4 o'clock this morning, this one went out while the room was under a heat load, because they have data tracking for their temperature and everything like that. And I had no time to come during the daytime, or while the lights were here, because I was so busy. Had to come here anyway, because I'm putting those three little 1-ton heads, 3 of them. And so opened the door, there was no light for 24 volts, and I tested the old transformer, and moving it around, when I just moved the transformer, the light would blink on the board. So I tested voltage in, I had 120 volts going in, I had nothing coming out. Now, check this out. I could tell it wasn't me who was here, because I've worked on these units before, but when I came here, this unit was sitting in a pool of water. Now the water is dry right now. You see all the water in here, all pulled up inside here. This was all filled with water, and the transformer was laying in the water. You can see it's all rusty and everything. So when I was gone for about 2 years, after my son died, I haven't worked back here in a while after that, because I had a problem working for about a year after that. So that was the story here. And so now they're calling me back, everything's better, I could work again. Yeah, and if you're gonna see, I don't have wire nuts on here, I don't have it crimped. This is last minute, fixed it in the dark. And when I come back here to put the 3-ton heads on, I'm gonna pull these connectors, shorten the wires, and put proper crimps on there. This is just getting it up, turning it on right away, and testing it. As you see, I braid the wires like that, and then my wires here, I braid my wires. These are going to get replaced with good crimp connectors, butt connectors that are crimped. This is just for tonight, because I'm in the dark and I'm just getting this running, coming back here to work on the other units, and then I'll put proper crimp connectors on there. But when I work on a unit, I braid my wires. I always know, anybody always knows me, they say that crazy guy was out here braiding wires. When I put in a fan motor, I braid the wires, I tie wrap them, I hold them, I put hold-ons, I wrap them down. I go crazy with my wiring about attachment points and no vibration and no pulling apart and everything like that. So that's one way I always know when I was out here. If you've seen any of my jobs where I put motors in, all the wire looms are braided like a girl's hair. It's just my calling card. It's something different. I don't do shit like this. I don't leave these wires dangling that are hot. And I can see water was in there. So this water must have been deep, because these were down here and these are hot. And see these connectors? They're almost touching. That all needs to be wire wrapped. So when I'll come back in here with tie wraps, and I'll finish this up, and I'll wrap it, and I'll make sure everything is held up off the ground and it's not vibrating. So this was just a 10-minute fix, and now they're up and running, and they can take care of the babies. Yeah. All right, emergency fix, last minute call. See you guys tomorrow.